Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. I know it's been a while, but I really wanted to do a video, so I said, hey, let's just do it. In this micro review, I want to talk about Arrow Video. I've recently gotten some, and I want to show them to you. I want to kind of give you guys my opinion and what I think of them. Spoiler alert, it's good. I like them. I like them a lot. I do have a little couple gripes, but we'll get to that. First of all, I want to show you what I've got. Now, the first one is a movie that I hold dear to my heart. I've loved it since I was a child. And with Arrow Video, they're releasing their movies on Blu-ray. And I didn't have this movie on Blu-ray, and I didn't have this movie at all. So when I saw this come out on Arrow Video, I was surprised, one, because I didn't know who Arrow Video was, and two, I didn't think this movie would ever be released on Blu-ray. And that is Larry Cohen's The Stuff. And I love this cover. I'm super psyched about this cover. I mean, just take a look at it. It's beautiful, it's got great artwork, it totally depicts what happens in the film. I really love Arrow Video's symbol, I guess you would call it. What was that, a tracking screen? I can't remember what the official term for that, those colors are. It's in a bigger case than a traditional Blu-ray case, but it does come with a lot of cool stuff. For one, the disc looks amazing. It fits right in with the movie. And it comes with this booklet with all kinds of information about the film. It has a great write-up and some great pictures that you can flip through and see all kinds of great moments from the movie. And it also has a reverse cover on the inside. And even though I love the reverse cover, I gotta say, I gotta stick with what's on the front. I mean, this is just cool. I love this. It's packed with special features, a laundry list of special features that I won't name for you here. This is definitely a go-to pickup if you're any sort of fan of this movie. I was originally going to purchase this at a horror convention, but they didn't have it. And I was really surprised because I was actually going there to meet Larry Cohen. Believe it or not. And he was there at the horror convention, and he had something that I've just been dying to show you guys. Original screen-used stuff cups. So cool. This is not Arrow Video related. I just had to show you this too because I'm showing you the stuff Blu-ray. But yeah, this was screen used. Larry Cohen was an awesome dude. He was hilarious. He even signed it. He even made a joke saying, well, if I sign it, then you can't go around the corner and resell it. I'm like, I'm not going to resell it. And we made some jokes about this after I got it, because typically when you buy a screen-used movie prop, it comes with a ticket of authenticity. And this did not, and I was surprised, and I don't care if it doesn't. I mean, it's cool as hell. But when I got back to my hotel room, for some reason, I don't know why, I popped open the cup, and I smelled inside, and it smells like old 1980s cardboard. And it still does. And it's slowly going away, but when I first got it, you could tell it had been in storage forever. So I kind of count that as my ticket of authenticity with this stuff cup. But yeah, just really cool. I just had to show this to you guys really quick. So awesome. It's a great thing to have in my collection for sure. But let's get on with more Arrow Video. After I got this stuff, I started looking up more and more of Arrow Video's catalog, and I saw what they were releasing. And the next one that popped up was another go-to must-have film that I love from watching on USA Up All Night and Saturday, Friday Nightmares, you know, whatever night that it was on. That movie is Slugs. Again, an amazing cover. It's so cool. I mean, look at this. It's so detailed and gruesome. The guy with his face getting eaten off and the slugs all coming out and he's ripping off his shirt. I mean, it's just, and the title is just perfect. And it's so colorful and great. This one also came with a booklet inside with more information about the movie. And, you know, I believe that all the Arrow videos, all the Arrow Blu-rays do. And again, with the reverse cover. And I love the reverse cover on this movie. But it's a toss-up with this new cover that they've got in here. You know, I kind of wish they were like Scream Factory, where they had a cardboard piece that went over it that was the new cover, and then you had a choice of either using the, you know, the old cover or the new cover that they've made, because then I would have both. Fortunately, they don't have a cardboard sleeve for these, which Arrow Video, maybe you should down the line. But yeah, I got to keep it on this one. It's just too badass. And finally, the last Blu-ray Arrow video that I have. Very hard to get. Limited release. One of my favorite horror movies of all time. Creepshow 2. This by far is now one of my holy grails in my collection of Blu-rays and DVDs. This thing is awesome. It's pretty much like a box set for one movie, if you want to call it that. The movie pops out of what I guess would be a cardboard sleeve, what I was just complaining about earlier in this video that the Arrow Video should have. But what it comes with is obviously the Creepshow Blu-ray and just tons and tons of content, but it comes with an actual comic book, a Creepshow comic book. And inside is The Lost Tale of Horror, Pinfall. And I don't know the details exactly about this comic book, if this was supposed to be the fourth story in Creepshow 2. I haven't read it yet. I'm saving it because as soon as I read it, then it's over, and I'm like, oh gosh, you know, I guess I'll just have to read it again. So I haven't read it, but I flipped through it, and the artwork is great. It looks great. It looks on par with the movie. I wish they would have done it. I wish they could have had it, or you know, and maybe this is just a story they written, you know, for this release. But it's still so cool to get something like this in a Blu-ray collector's edition. You don't see too much like that. Again, the Blu-ray is just packed full of special features. So of course, you know, now, you know, I'm a fan of Arrow Video, so I want to get as much as I can, and I start looking to see what all they released, and they have so much already in their catalog. And the biggest thing that disappoints me, and this is my biggest gripe, and in no way is it a terrible thing, but Arrow Video release the majority, from what I've seen so far, their movies are not released in the US, except for the ones that I have here, and there are definitely plenty more, and they are releasing more and more in the US every month. But they still do have, I believe it's UK releases. And they still have releases in the UK that we probably will never get. Hopefully we will get them. And you can go on their website and see all the things that you can't get. Or you can get it, you would just have to have a Blu-ray player that didn't have region locking. So you would be able to view the Blu-ray. You know, a big thing that I want and that I've been dying for is a Burbs release, and they have one, and I could buy it and I could get it imported, but I currently right now don't have a player to watch it on, so that's unfortunate, and that's really my only gripe. And they're doing excellent work in getting releases to the US, And if you go to their Facebook and you see what they release every month or their announcements every month, everything just about has an American release on it. There are a few things that are not. But, you know, I guess if you're really interested, I'm not currently right now, then you would just have to get a Blu-ray player that's going to play those. They're going to have to come out with a lot more. I'm going to have to get way more into imports if I want to, you know, get a DVD player or Blu-ray player like that. So, I don't know. Either way, Arrow Video, totally awesome. Keep it up and get us more US releases. Alright, that's all I got for you. Arrow Video, cool. Thanks for watching, guys.